Hello folks, and welcome back to World of Warcraft. Recording locally. And there, that's fine. Everything's well. Sorry, just last minute panic. Let us pop over to Argent Dawn. And let us start Caladorin. Just go with it. I'm not great at coming up with names, so it's just like, we'll stick an A in, it'll work. Oy. So yes, my Night Elf Druid. So, let's get on with it, shall we? I'm doing this directly after I did the other lady, the Pandaren. Just figured may as well.
After years of imprisonment within the Emerald Nightmare, Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage has finally returned to the mortal world. Reunited with his love, Tyrande Whisperwind, Malfurion endeavors now to heal the corrupted world tree Teldrassil and rejuvenate the spirit of the Night Elf people. Yet as the great cataclysm shakes the boughs of their colossal tree, the Night Elves brace themselves against the coming storm. As war and destruction close in from all sides, it falls to Night Elves like you to stand strong and protect the enduring legacy of your people.
I probably should have paid attention to that. I was just got distracted by my phone, so it's just like, wait, what? Protecting what? What? Christ, I have little mana. What spec am I? Balance. Alright. Also, there's 4 specs with druids, unlike any other class. They have balance, feral, guardian, and restoration. Guardian is the tank, feral is the melee damage dealing, restoration is the healer, and balance is the ranged damage dealer. I don't know which one I'll go with. Also, actually, as a side point, titles. Guardian scenarios. I feel it's appropriate. Greetings, Caladorin. I am Litalaine. Italaine. I am Lane. My purpose in Shadowglen is to train young druids like you, and to ensure that the balance of nature is maintained. The spring rains were particularly heavy this year, causing some of the forest beasts to flourish while others suffer. Unfortunately, the Night Saber numbers grew too large, and they'll devastate the other populations if they are not culled. Journey forth, young druid, and tend Saber populations, so that nature's harmony will be preserved. Sure. Here, little kitty. Just gotta toast you with some solar rat. Solar rat? Wasn't rat before just rat? Also feels like I'm just saying the word rat rather than like R-A-T, not W-R-A-T-H. Just, it's a weird one. Damn English and its silent letters. Oy. Like seriously, that is actually rather annoying. Also, I do love how the critters glow afterwards, because you hit them with a ball of solar energy. What? Actually, you know the Tauren Paladins? I remember someone was saying that they're sun worship, like they get their light from the sun. Like, Paladins worship the light, and the Tauren ones, the Sunstriders, their one is like sun worship or something. To be honest, this solar rat honestly sounds like it'll be, fit well with them. Then it can also work for druids, plants need sunlight and all that bollocks. So, ooh, ye turned up quickly. Dentaria? Gonna be honest with you, when I saw her name, all I could think of was Vagina Denta. Actually, I saw there's a bit of artwork, and it was like a giant triangle with tendrils coming through, and I really wanted it, retweeted saying, "From the makers of Vagina Denta comes, Vagina Tentacula," or whatever. It's very funny, but yeah. You performed your duties well, Caladorin. I'm sorry, Huntress. None of our new druids are ready. They still have much to learn. I fear that time may not be on our side, Elaine. The battle may carry to Teldrassil itself, if we do not act soon. We'll leave you to your training, Elaine. This is your area of expertise. Study well, Caladorin. We may need you fighting by our side before the next moon falls. You seem to know what you're doing. Perhaps I can task you with something a little more important. As you may well know, the corruption Teldrassil was supposedly wiped away, yet something lingers. The creatures have not calmed, and all manner of problems still plague us. I need you to deal with the Grillkin that have gathered to the west. While you're there, I want you to search them for Felmos. This will help me determine from where this continuing corruption stems. Staghelm. Swear I've seen that surname before. Vicious little growl. They've been stealing from our food stores again. If you wouldn't mind lending a hand, they're sure to have my stone bags within their camps to the west. I'll be glad to reward you if you can bring them back to me. Well, if they're corrupted and they've Felmos, that sounds like something you don't really want. You know, I'll be hesitant in getting it in case of cross-contamination or something. I remember first in the original version of this, before you go over here, you actually run into a dryad. You go talk to a dryad, then you're sent over here. Not anymore. Also, Christ, there's a fair few of these guys over here, and they are actually marked as demons. Hit it! Come on, thank you. Felmos, any flavor text? No. Ooh, Christ. I end up hitting tab a second time, so it's going to end up, opening war on two fronts. Not a good idea, as I'm sure Hitler can attest to. Oh, wait. No, he can't. Yeah. Huh. Me attacking this guy scattered the rest. Interesting. You never really see much growl once you leave this area. The growl are pretty much as unique to here. They do use the same model as imps though. So you will see plenty of the same model, but you won't see any growl. So yeah. Just a little thing to note. Then again, maybe you see them in Felwood. I can't remember. I never requested much there. Caladorin will be our lady going there, as will one of her hordes. I'm not sure which one yet. We'll have to wait and see which one I start leveling up. Which one I end up focusing on leveling up, basically. I'm actually thinking, my Blood Elf Mage, I might be sending her not to... might be sending my Blood Elf Mage to Hillsbrad. She's already there. I might leave that for my Forsaken. I might actually send my Blood Elf Mage down to Strangletorn Vale, as that is a neutral one. Then again, Strangletorn Vale is a 25 to 35 zone, not a... and which is higher level than she is, basically. So that is an issue. And I don't think there is a level 25 to another 20 to 25 zone that I could use. I think there will be two, but for the horde, but doesn't seem so. It's probably because the Blood Elves come in later on expansion. It's probably to do with that. But regardless, I may just have to run the same content on both characters. I have to do that as is already, so it's not too big of a deal, but it's just a bit of a nuisance. Will mean I will have to put a bit of a gap between working on the my Warlock and my Mage. Will just mean that I'll have to space them out a little. But that's what happens. It just, I feel like people would want to see them back to back and whatnot. So I'll like do the, say, the Warlock quest into Hillsbrad, then I'll wait, like bring her on down a fair bit, start working on a different person, bring them down a fair bit, then maybe do the mage or whatever. I don't have any spare supply. I don't have any spare supplies for my customers, so my stolen goods are recovered. Have you had any luck? Oon be praised, you as well, young druid, and you as well, young druid. There are many young night elves in need of these, and I'll be more than I'll be more than happy to give you one of the bags as a reward. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Safe travels to you. Satisfy my suspicions, Caladorin. Bring to me Felmos from the Grelkin. Also, speaking of Caladorin, I do need to go and continue his playthrough. He's already high enough level to deal with the Demon Hunters, Old Class Order Hall. So, yeah, I should, go and do that, and do so. Your service to the creatures of Shadowglen is worthy of reward, Caladorin. You confirm my fears, however. The Grelkin are still tainted by Felmos, despite Taudersil's blessing. Something sinister remains within the tree. I can only hope that the Naralpine tribe of Furbolgs are free of the corruption, or are still in grave danger. I'll look into this further, and contact those who might be of aid. Thank you, Druid. Perhaps you'll be willing to aid us in further pursuing the corruption haunting Shadowglen. Vagina Denta, Priestess of the Moon, has offered to aid us. You should find her between the two pools just north of a great tree. Circle round to the tree to reach her, and offer her any help that you can, young druid. I heard a concerning sound there. Also, I learned to spell Moonfire. It wasn't automatically added. Weird. Normally it is. But anyway, yeah, concerning sound, I thought I heard some sparking. Or hissing? I have no idea. If you suddenly smell smoking from your speakers, it's probably just me cooking alive or something. That's because that's how videos work, right? Yeah, I'm sure that's how videos work. Actually getting kind of tired. But I'll continue on for a wee bit longer. This quest is a redo of a quest that used to be in the game. This guy was over here, and you got the antidote. Well, you got the ingredients, got the antidote, and ran it up to him. It was like one of the few timed quests in the game, and well, it's gone now. So there's that bit less time quests in the game. I don't actually know if there's any beyond Kessel's Crossing, that quest, the Kessel Run one. I'm not sure if there's any other time quests in the game. There probably is, I just don't remember them, or haven't done them. I'm actually really looking forward to getting to Burning Crusade content, as I just inherently find that much more interesting than the classic stuff, or the, this is a different point. Find it so much more interesting than the classic stuff, or the, even the Cataclysm rejigged classic stuff. Anyway, it is good that you've come. It seems your training progresses quickly. Our friend Iverin has fallen to poison from the nearby webwood spiders. I can tend to him to keep his state from deteriorating, but I need someone to gather an ingredient to prepare him an antidote. Around the ponds you should find moon petal lilies. These flowers have great healing properties, and I can use them with the ingredients I already have to restore Iverin to better health. Would you gather them for me? There should be many just inside of here, near the water's edge. Indeed there are. This one's a fair bit away. I'll stick with these. For some reason, that mod is claiming that they have a 48-hour deposit of 1 silver. Which, it's just weird. It's probably just like a default thing. Even if there's something doesn't have a deposit or something. Maybe they just say that as a default. Because I doubt you can auction these. No flavor text. Our dear friend is not doing well, even with my mending. Have you brought the supplies I require? These will do perfectly. Thank you, Caladorin. Your swiftness is appreciated. I must ask something more dangerous of you. Strange news has traveled to me through the whisperings of the forest spirits. The mysterious woodland protector, Tarindrilla, has returned to Shadow Glen again. Also, Iverin's poison is cured, but it will take some time for him to recover. Alright, she's returned to Shadow Glen again. The Dryad's presence has not been felt in the forests since before the blessing of Teldrassil. Something surely amiss as she's journeyed back to this land. Seek out Tarindrilla in the shadow treads to the cave to the north. It is dangerous, but we'll be prepared with this antidote, just in case. We'll be fine. We never get poisoned nearly as badly as he does. Also, random boars. I remember they have quite a different quests in the previous ones. Like, we had to call more of the Night Saber populace, and different critters and whatnot. Here it's just, yeah, we do that one soft thing and that's it. He used to be over there, the guy. Maybe it's a different guy with a different name, but I just remember the poison guy was over there. Also, you've come to help, Druid. Let us stay together for a while. I see you found me, a young light elf. Vagina Denta was wise to have sent you. I'd hoped it never turned to Teldrassil for such grim business. I'd hoped that its corruption had been wiped away completely. Something foul lingers. These spiders suffer much more deeply from the corruption than the other nearby wildlife. They're becoming a danger to your people and a danger to the forest. We must tend their numbers, but more importantly, we need to find the source of the corruption that plagues them. I'll come with you and aid you in this. There's a reason for the whole lunar solar thing. There's a mechanic that we'll get later on where you will get a bonus for using it's like a solar ability then alternating with a lunar ability kind of thing. I don't really remember the details of it. I just remember you really do need to pay attention to get the full benefit out of your spells, basically. Once upon a time, I think Rat used to be a sorry. Once upon a time, Druids used to have just normal Rat, but I guess with that new mechanic in it, they jigged it up a little. But anyway, the corruption goes much further than these spiders. I fear the true source is not within this cave. I suppose I would be kind of surprised if it was, but that's just me, I suppose. She likes to use entangling roots, which is exceedingly useful. This is grim work. It pains me to have to inflict such violence. Damn, I was hoping that wouldn't interrupt the conversation. It was probably her bounding off that did, but whatever. Such violence on the creatures of the forest, corrupt or not. That's really 12? Okay, this is exactly what I need up here. 4 more. Also noticing, I swear she's got a leaf bikini, so that's interesting. They're surely unredeemable, but it still hurts to see them die. They're giant fuck-off spiders, mate. It hurts in no way to see them die. We are doing a very, very good thing.